This is Blair Kerkhoff of the Kansas City Star and KansasCity.com. I'm here with Vahe Gregorian, columnist for the Star. Vahe, I think this is one of the most intriguing conference tournaments in the country, one of the best ones we've had here in the Big 12. How do you shape up this Big 12 tournament?
Great tournament, great balance, great star power we were talking about. I think it looks to be about 7 teams that are really already locks, and that gets you thinking about their prospects in the NCAA tournament. So each of these teams that gets in will have had at least 12 games against other NCAA teams.
I think that's a great point. That just going through this field here, whoever comes out of here as a champion or even a finalist will have played a couple of NCAA teams along the way after already having played a regular season full of those types of opponents. You talked about star power. Who are some of the guys we're going to be looking at this week?
Well, obviously we'll be looking at guys like Wiggins and Smart and Ejim, and I think any one of those guys can help really carry a team. And, of course, we're all pretty painfully aware of one of the stars we won't see.
Is Joel Embiid for Kansas. It's become kind of the story of the week here leading into the Big 12 tournament. We found out this week that the lower back problem is such an issue, and we won't play in the Big 12 tournament and will not play, it looks like, in the first round of the NCAA tournament. What does that mean for Kansas?
I think it means a lot of questions and how they compensate and what they've looked like when they haven't had him. I mean, the record's been okay, but that loss at West Virginia suggests some vulnerabilities they'll have without him on the court.
Yeah, they lose the rim protector. West Virginia was able to get to the basket time and time again. Juwan Staten and Harris and those guys got to the basket, and there was nobody there for Kansas to protect the rim. So, all right, put you on the spot. Who wins this thing this week?
Well, that's a great question, and I really feel I'm going to go off the spot by saying I really have no idea, because I think 4, 5, 6 teams can win. And what's been interesting about this whole season has been how the waves have kind of come and gone of who's hot, who's not, what comes next. Just when you think it gets predictable, it's really not. So I really think wide open, and maybe about anybody but TCU.
I think you're right. That's a great point. Baylor comes into this thing having won 7 of 8, and they're the 7th seed. Texas comes in as the 3 seed, having lost 4 out of 6. So the teams at the top, Kansas comes in off of a loss. Kansas State comes in off of a loss. So the teams in the upper half actually may not be playing well right now.
And look at Oklahoma State, sort of given up on when Smart went out, and now pretty hot and capable of beating anybody.
Should be a great week here in Kansas City.
Should be.
All right, that's Vahe Gregorian. I'm Blair Kerkhoff of the Kansas City Star and KansasCity.com.